some cookie for you guys. You will eat them?
I would.
You would?
I'm Matt, and this is my wife, Alla.
I came here from Ukraine. I have a son. His name is Max.
Mom knows how to get at my heart through cookies.
I have been married 3 times before. So if there's anybody that understands marrying the wrong person, it would be me. Alla she grabbed my heart from day one. I met Alla on a dating website
And started communicating for, I think, 6 months or so. And then I went over to Kiev, and we met in person. And then I went over again, and then I went over again, and I went over again when I asked you to marry me. And she said yes. That was awesome.
I came on a K1 visa. We had 90 days to get married.
It's nice to see you, babe. It's good to see you, dude.
We did it?
Yeah.
We've been married about 1 year and a couple months.
I really liked our wedding because I was able to get a lot of my friends and family to show up. And of course, the most important thing was that Alla was there, and she said, I do.
Do you take Alla as your wife, in good times and in bad, to honor, to adore, to cherish?
I will.
Do you take Matthew as your husband, to honor, adore, and cherish?
I will.
I pronounce you married.
Married life for me is better than I expected. I'm happy.
This isn't even English.
What language?
I don't know.
Since we got married, I got my green card. I got my driving license. I even was pulled over.
You got to meet a police officer.
Yeah, he was a nice police officer. He showed me the way that I should go. I'm at cosmetology school right now. I'm taking esthetician class.
We don't get to see each other a whole lot during the week. Our routines have us pretty busy. It's typically only about 2 hours a day. It sucks.
Can I go back to the room?
You just want to play games.
No.
You can go and clean your room.
Okay. Finish.
I will come and check. Макс, як в тебе в школі? Трошки відривайся від машини. Як в тебе в школі було? Розкажи мені.
This school weeks, it was great.
It was great. What was great?
I did play with my friends.
Good morning. Why were you so late last night?
You know how it is, going around 275, I get stuck in the traffic. Plus, of course, I didn't get out of the office on time. How is the school going?
It's okay. I'm close to graduate.
Yeah, 1 more month.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm exhausted of driving. I think this is the hardest part of my school. It's just driving. It's not even school. It's not learning. It's just driving. And I would like to move. I came from Kiev. It's the capital of Ukraine. It's a big city. What I really like about that city, that you just go outside and you see people around you. And when I moved here, you don't see anybody.
This is still my dream, you know? This lake house and being here, away from everything, having the peace.
I know.
Is what I always wanted. I really don't want to give up the lake house. I've enjoyed it, and this is something I've really worked for my whole life and want to keep it. What do you think about moving?
I do not like it because I don't get to see my friends.
One of our biggest concerns with moving is Max. He's now going to have spent almost 2 years in his current school, and now we're going to pull him out of that and have him start all over again.
Yeah, I was looking for the houses.
Yeah?
And I found a couple of them that I like, and I would like to look at them.
Alla's wanting to move closer to Cincinnati. She's comfortable in the city. All right, well, one this weekend.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd always kind of dreamed of having this lake house, and so I made it happen. But I'm sure Alla will be happier getting back closer to the city.
Thanks, sir. This is good.
Today, my friend Patrick's coming over. During the 90 days that Alla and I had to get married, Patrick was completely against our relationship.
So you sure you really want to do this?
Yeah, of course.
Unfortunately, I see this whole thing as just being a train wreck.
Are you marrying him and you don't love him?
I don't know.
This will be his 4th marriage. How do I know you won't leave him in 3 years?
It was pretty frustrating for me, but now I think Patrick's starting to see who Alla really is, and he's not nearly as negative as he used to be.
So what's going on with you?
Really been pretty good.
When Matt first told me about his long-distance relationship, I was skeptical about her, about any situation, anybody that he would meet to bring over here, thinking that they're just wanting to get a visa and just come into this country. How's Alla doing?
She's doing good. She's doing real good, actually. The drive to school is what's killing her right now.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, 140 miles round trip.
140 miles a day. That's part of the reason why she's pushing to move so hard.
This is like where you always wanted to be. I mean, it seems stupid to give that up for a woman.
Oh, come on now, Patrick.
No.
Yeah. I hadn't thought about moving until Alla and I started talking about it and really realizing how important it was to her.
So where are you all looking to buy?
What Alla wants is the city feeling.
What's your budget?
It's probably going to end up being something around $500,000.
Went from a Mazda
reason
6 to a BMW 5 Series. She's leaving the lake house to go to a $500,000 home. You're telling me you're not creating a monster here? It's almost like you're trying to buy her love, and I don't understand why you're doing that. Like, is she not happy here in this house? Does this house not make her happy?
I'm not doing it because she's asking me for a new car or she's complaining about the one she's got. She never did that.
And I'm not saying she is. I think Alla's been great, but I think what you're doing, though, is you're trying to buy her love. You're trying to,
she's not that kind of girl.
I'm making sure that you're not trying to provide her with material things rather than provide her with the love and attention that she's actually wanting. That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
I think Patrick's just concerned that maybe I'm making the same mistakes that I've made in the past.
The house we're going to look at now is only like a half mile from my family.
To be closer to Matt's family. I don't know, upset, it's the right word.
Alla, I felt like you were trying to keep a distance from me, and I didn't know if that's because of your level of commitment with Matthew.